and welcome to this episode of Catching Up with Your Saga Stationery So Casual. Happy holidays. It is the week of Christmas. We are getting ready for our break.
Yes. I look forward to it.
We do look forward to it. I mean, it's a hard-earned break for our whole team.
Yeah.
Everybody's just been really, really working so hard. I wrote something this week. I can't remember what it was, but I was comparing it to like a marathon towards the end of the year, the last few months.
It is a marathon.
Yeah.
It's well-deserved. People, go home.
Yeah.
Don't think about work.
Yeah.
Reset for a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the extra holidays, the extra days off that people get from your Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are happy to do it for our team every year, and we're also happy to take that time for ourselves because I think like being business owners, it's hard to shut off.
Yeah, you don't shut it off.
You don't shut it off, especially, but like even during the break, I would say like we don't really shut off, but like I think it's especially hard to shut off or like not think about work when we know like the store's open.
Right.
There's people working here. There's people at the warehouse getting packages out. Like there's issues coming up, and so it's really, really, really hard to just like say we're not going to think about that when we know all of that is going on in the background. So this is a really nice chance for us to just kind of just quiet our minds a little bit and think about like bigger picture things. So this is a really important time of the year for us to set the direction for the following year.
Right.
It's also a really important time for us to just like spend quality time with our kids, with our family. So we thank you all for like, I mean it. We thank you for your support throughout the year, which allows us to take this week off.
Yeah, this is like a very crazy year.
Yeah.
It's like honestly, like since February, like we were walking into the tariff. We didn't know what's going on.
Wait, was that in February?
February, March.
That's
April.
when we first started hearing about it.
Yeah, and then lots of unknown. Things turn out to be fine.
Yeah.
Nothing is completely settled. We're still living through it.
we're still getting tariff duties, and I was doing for anybody who missed it, I was doing a what's in my bag the other day, and there's just so much mail in there because I'm just like so behind on my mail, but like the tariffs are always by mail for some reason, and I happen to be so behind on my mail, and one of them was like a collection notice because I'm like way past that one, so I need to get that figured out. We can talk
about.
We can go on and on about the tariffs.
Yeah, there was one mischarge too.
Really bad one.
It was very bad. It was like it was $10,000. We got charged $10,000
by mistake.
By mistake. But then if you don't pay it, they wouldn't ship it to you.
Right.
So you have to pay it.
You paid it, and then we had to like make the claim that it was a mistake.
And then
Anyway, interesting tales from the year.
Yeah.
Happy holidays. Let's focus on happy things this week. And I hope all of you guys are well, whichever holiday you celebrate, even if it's just like you don't celebrate Christmas or whatever, and you hopefully get the day off from work or whatever. I hope you enjoy your time. We certainly will be looking forward to the holidays. Everybody on our team, I think that's about it for like holiday talk. We have a couple days left at the store. We're open today. We are open one more day. Just to reiterate for anybody who is like late to this, our store, our brick and mortar shop will be open December 24th. That's a Wednesday, December 24th from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So we'll be closing early. And then our store will be closed for a week from December 25th all the way up until January 1st. And we will reopen our doors on January 2nd, which is a Friday, and we'll be back at normal business hours. So if you're planning on doing some in-store shopping, those are our business hours. We have special hours going on for in-store. And then for online, we kind of have a similar thing going on where our team will be off, like nobody will be coming into the warehouse. So our online store will be accepting orders, but nothing will be getting shipped out until January 2nd when we come back.
Yeah.
And hopefully, in order to like prevent any confusion or anything, we've also turned off express shipping, so nobody thinks they'll be getting their packages very quick, because we will be taking that time off. And once we come back on January 2nd, all of our operations will go right back to normal. Our store will be fully up and running. Our online shipping will be fully going, but we might just need a few days to catch up, since we'll be like a week behind on orders. Thank you all for your patience during that time. And we do have some newly added stationery this week, but I will say that I've kind of like pared it down a little bit just to keep it light this week. I think like a lot of people are probably, I don't know, maybe their wallets have fatigue from the holiday spending or whatever, but I did want to just show some highlights this week. Some things that I know people have been waiting on. So I'm going to start right here with these new pens. These are limited edition colors of the Sailor TUZU Adjust, and this is the packaging for them. As you can see from the picture here, basically like the idea of the TUZU Adjust is that you can adjust the nib. So people hold their pens differently, basically, and their grip is different. So the cool thing about the TUZU Adjust, this was like a big deal when it was released a couple of years ago, is that you can basically adjust the angle of the nib so that no matter how you're gripping the pen, it hits the paper where it's supposed to, which is kind of cool for beginner fountain pen users, definitely for lefties. It's a really cool idea. So yeah, this is the TUZU Adjust. Honestly, when it came out, it didn't come out in the cutest colors, I have to admit.
It was like a green.
Green was cute, the teal was cute, but there was like a gray, like a dark blue, like a dark red. So yeah, it didn't come out in like the cutest colors. It came out in like standard colors because they were releasing like a standard pen in their lineup. But Evelyn and I were talking about this. It's like, they didn't get us with those first colors, to be honest. But yeah, with this, it's getting cute. You know, it's getting cute. So there's like a clear blue one, a clear pink one, and a clear one. And these are limited edition colors, so they won't be around forever. Okay, so these are the new Sailor TUZU Adjust. 3 nib sizes, fine, medium, broad. And they come with a converter.
Very nice.
Yeah. Okay, next up, we have a new pen from Sailor and Plus. It comes in this box. I'm gonna do a little unboxing. And this is the Sailor Yumeyoi. So it comes with a bottle of ink, as you can see. Obviously comes with a converter, and then this is the pen itself. It has sort of like sparkles and star twinkles on the cap. And then on the barrel, it is just a clear, sort of a cloudy, transparent purple. Okay, so this pen also has a special nib. So the nib is a tapir, and it's supposed to be symbolic for this mythical creature called a Baku, which basically has a strong association with dreams.
It eats your dream, right?
It eats your bad dreams. So it's supposed to like protect the good dreams. Yeah, this pen is about dreaming, and like it's supposed to be inspired by that sort of dreamlike state that you're in right between falling asleep and like being awake. So like when you're like almost falling asleep. And so that's why there's like little sparkly star details on it. It's supposed to be like very night dreamy kind of pen. And I think it really captures it.
It's good.
It's really good.
They're so good.
This is a really good one.
Good.
Oh, look at the finial. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, there's a look at the finial. It's really cute. It is like a moon, like a crescent moon with like a sparkly star detail on the finial as well. So yeah, this pen is really cute. Evelyn, I wish she was here, but Evelyn, well, it's her day off. Evelyn actually has refused. Do you know that about her? She's refusing to look at this pen because she really wants it. She really wants it. She knows she like can't look at it because if she looks at it, she's in danger of buying it.
Oh.
Anyway, I thought that was really funny. So the ink color, by the way, is also like a lavendery shading, really dreamy purpley, grayish, purple blue kind of color. And we also did a swatch here of the Shikiori Fuji Sugata because we were trying to find the color match for it, but I don't think this is an existing Sailor ink color according to our testing. Yeah, okay. So that is the new Plus and Sailor Yumeyoi fountain pen. I wanted to show that even on this week, which is going to be a little bit lighter because it's a really cute pen.
That's good.
Good. And then last but not least, we have something that has been highly anticipated. I have been getting so many questions.
Oh my God, yes.
About Plotter Liscio gift set boxes.
Right.
Okay, and they're here. They're here.
Let's do it.
Okay, they're in these boxes.
Yeah.
These are like the iconic plotter boxes. And Neil, these are the plotters that he's getting here. For you guys who don't know, they are ring binders, really, really beautiful leather ring binders that typically come in these standard colors with the Pueblo color, with a Pueblo leather. That's like their standard type.
Yeah.
Now, what's new and exciting about the Liscio leather is that it's a new color, so it's kind of like a reddish brown, but it's also a new leather. And the Liscio leather comes with some accessories. So it comes with the lifter, on the bottom here, the lifter plus pen holder, and then also this is the ring support. And then the actual leather binder itself looks like this. This is the Liscio leather. You can see it kind of has like more of a reddish color to it than this one, which is the brown. And this is new, so these leathers do tend to patina. And this is the mini 5 size.
So is this called camo?
I think so.
Okay, so you can kind of compare this to, it's kind of in between.
Yeah.
No, the leather color.
So the reason that Plotter released the Liscio is to celebrate their new store in Japan.
Oh yeah, they have a new store. Very cool.
Yeah, which Laura went to.
Yeah, you guys. Anyone should go check it out. I love how they do things in Japan. Yeah, it's like the whole building just for Plotter.
Yeah, and it's orange. It's orange because their color is orange.
Yeah.
Anyway, it comes in all 5 of their standard sizes. So there's A5, there's Bible, there's narrow, there's mini, and then there's mini 6. So it comes in all of their standard sizes. Those are the new plotters. These are really cool. What's cool about this one I wanted to point out is that usually these accessories don't come in the matching leather. So usually if you get like one of the standard colors, you have to get the lifter plus pen holder in black. So you'd have like a black pen holder and a black ring support. The ring support matters less because it's hidden, but the pen holder does kind of pop out on the side of your plotter. And now you get to have that in a matching color. So I think that's really special about this particular release.
Good idea.
Yeah. I think that's part of why people are so excited about seeing this one come out. Okay, so I know that we've been getting lots of questions about that particular set. So I did want to just mention that.
It just arrived.
It just arrived. Yeah, we thought maybe it wasn't going to arrive till next year.
Yeah, there's a couple things that kind of just arrived this week.
So yeah, that's exciting. And I think that's about it for the newly added portion of this video. So that's pretty much it. I don't know. It feels weird. It's the last catching up of the year, the final catching up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catching up. Didn't one year we did like a yearly review type of video?
Yeah, but it wasn't part of catching up, I think.
Right.
We've done that the last couple of years. Yeah. But we didn't do
We're not planning this year.
I thought you were going to whip it out all of a sudden on me. No? Okay, so, but we have had a really nice year here at Yoseka. Yeah, we've added a lot of new faces to the team. It's been a big year of growth and change. We opened up our event space across the street. One of my highlights this year was being able to do a really cool event called a spacewalk with Tono and Limbs.
Yeah, that's your highlight.
I want, for sure, maybe like my top 3, being able to do that and work so closely with somebody I didn't know at all. You know, to go from having like very little like relationship with Tono and Lim's Takashi and Lim to being able to meet them in person, welcome them, and like work so closely leading up to the event was really cool. And I think the event turned out so well.
Right.
So
That's great.
yeah. So a spacewalk where we had Tono and Lims and lots of glass pen makers. That was probably one of my top moments. I mean, we worked so hard on bringing that event to life.
Right.
So I think like the fact that it was a success made it even more special to me.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you?
My highlight is Malcolm.
No, I'm talking about work. No. No, you can't do that. What's your Yosaka highlight? Don't.
My beginning of the year, I think I set myself to really like spend more time.
Yeah. Okay, you're gonna make me
family
feel so bad. We got a really funny comment last week in the catching up.
Yeah.
It was like, I don't know if you saw it. It was like, it was like, you two have good chemistry. Just saying, you should think about it.
Us too?
Yeah.
Us too?
So for anyone who doesn't know, Neil and I are married.
We have 2 kids.
We're husband and wife. We've been married for, 10 years?
Yeah.
More than 10 years.
Yeah, more than 10 years. Yeah, more than 10 years.
More than 10 years. We have 2 kids together, so we are very much hitched and in this together.
Yeah.
And Neil's highlight was the birth of our second son, Malcolm, at the beginning of this year. His birthday was January 16th.
Yeah.
And I'm just feeling a little bad that I didn't say my highlight was Malcolm.
I'm just kidding. I'm making you feel bad.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah.
No, it's funny.
Yeah. Well, my highlight is seeing the team, which a lot of them actually are not visible.
Yeah.
But a lot of them are hardworking, running daily work, daily operation in the back. So that's something I want to highlight this year. That's something really changed because we actually put a lot of focus on team that does like daily work. We work out how to improve their their work and improve their pay, and how can we say what you're doing, which part make align with our focus mission. Sometimes some of the work could be the same. And then we talk a lot more on what this does to serve our guests and bring stationery to the world. We put more meaning into the daily work, and I think overall our team is growing with a healthier and stronger sense of purpose. And I think that's something I want to highlight because it's a special thing. It's a special thing to walk into a workplace that like people are laughing. I know this sounds crazy, but this sounds crazy. But like from my perspective, it's like something you build, and then now you're trying to, focusing on curating the culture. Yeah. So that when people come into the work, they feel safe. Yeah. And they own the work that they're doing. They're not here to to be famous or anything, right? They're here to just hey, I enjoyed doing the work here. Mm-hmm. And then we build a system to award them right here. Mm-hmm. So that's that's something that we really put a lot of heart and work into. Yeah, I think that's something that you did a lot this year, is just kind of thinking through all the different areas of Yosaka, our operations, and just how each one makes sense within our mission, and kind of making it really clear for everybody that we are here to bring people closer to stationery, and how each job at Yosaka can serve that mission, and making that clear to everybody, and just reminding people of that every single day, that that's why we're here. Yeah, and that clarity really helps with a lot of people this year as well in their daily work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. So thank you so much for, the continuous support, and that allow us to continue to grow our team with the same and stronger purpose right here.
Okay. All right. Well, on that note, thank you all so much for the last time in 2025. Thank you all for watching, for your support. We can't wait to see you again for a very exciting year, beginning of the year in 2026. We have a big year ahead of us.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of stuff planned, including the biggest event, Stationery Fest.
Stationery Fest, yes.
Which we're planning a lot. It's going to be July 30th, 31st, and August 1st.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. And so we will see you in the next episode, which will be in 2026.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you.
Bye.
Bye.